Boker Tov, everyone. Good morning. So we continue the Halachot of Chanukah, and there's a rule in Chanukah that Hadlaka osa mitzvah. At the moment of lighting, that's when the mitzvah is done, and im kavta en zakukla. If it gets extinguished early, so you're not supposed to be lit for a half an hour from after a nightfall for half an hour. If it gets extinguished, then you don't have to relight it if you lit it properly. Meaning, let's say I put enough oil and everything was good, everything was good to go, and I lit it and everything's nice. A minute later, my son comes, baby son comes, hopefully the baby son, and throws the whole thing, knocks it over, right? So, when I lit it, everything was good to go. Then I don't technically have to light it again. If you want to light it again, you can, no bracha. So too, if he comes and say he blows it out, he thinks it's a birthday cake, he blows it out, right? You didn't expect it, you did nothing, fine. But if let's say I lit it in a place where there's the wind, so it's not going to last. Or I lit it and there's not enough oil to last for half an hour. So I didn't light it in a proper way. So the hadlaka was not a mitzvah. You didn't do it properly. So you have to relight it. And because there's a machloket there about saying the bracha or not, we don't say the bracha even in that case. But you still have to relight it if you realize that, say, you didn't put enough oil or other such reasons. Now again, this is all within the half an hour. Let's say it's after half an hour, and then your kid knocks it over, right? Then you don't have to relight it if you want. You like keeping it for 4 hours, which is also beautiful, whatever it is, you could do. But again, it doesn't have to be with a bracha. But it's not with a bracha. Now you're not allowed, let's say you want to relight. One of them went out on its own. So you're not allowed to take from an existing candle of the other candles there. You might think it's so easy. The shamash, yes. Shamash, yes. If you have a candle, shamash. Or let's say you have a candle on the side, you could take a light from the shamash and then light that candle. But not to take from one of the other candles. You're not supposed to use those candles for anything, even to light its friend candle. Now, by all the mitzvot, we want to try training our children to do the mitzvot. So how do we do that when Sfaradim, we only have one menorah? We want to train our children to light. So the way it goes is as follows. So the father says the bracha, and he lights, let's say it's day 5. He lights the newest candle, which is candle number 5. He does the mitzvah. The other candles, because we already said that one candle you already fulfill the mitzvah. The other candles is hidur mitzvah, is additional. Those other candles you could give to your children to light. But those children should be over 6 years old, so that they know what they're doing. They know it's Chanukah, they know they're lighting the mitzvah, they know they're in the training. And even daughters you could give to, because daughters are also chayav in the mitzvah if they, if they're not married yet, or they're, God forbid, if they're divorced or they're living on their own, they're still chayav in the mitzvah, so they could train them as well. Now let's say you have your little kid, he's under 6 years old and he wants to light. So hold his hand with him and then light. And if he says, no, I don't want you to hold my hand, I want to do my own, then you can let him do the shamash, because the shamash really doesn't count. So he could do that one completely on his own if he's under 6. But the other one's to train in that way. The first night, which is tonight, Baruch Hashem, we recite 3 brachot, Ner Chanukah, and Shasani Sim Lavotenu Ba'imim Bazaman Hazeh, and She'echiyanu. If a person forgot She'echiyanu, then you can recite it on tomorrow night, or the next night, if you kept on forgetting. Then you could say the She'echiyanu at the subsequent nights. And one last point is that tonight we will be starting also the Al Nisim in our Amidah. And even though when tonight Arvit, you're supposed to pray Arvit before lighting, as we mentioned, so you might think to yourself, well, I didn't light the candles yet. Nevertheless, you still say Al Nisim. It's already now time for Arvit. Chanukah already started after Shkiyah, etc. So you stay Al Nisim even though you didn't light the candle yet. Okay, that's that for tonight. Minichat tonight at 4:25. No parasha shiur tonight. There's a gala dinner. There's a few things going on, so no parasha shiur tonight. And that's that. Minichat 4:25, followed by Arvit. Have a Chag Chanukah Sameach, everyone. Tanei D'Eliyahu.